Hey everyone, welcome to episode 52 of the Resellers Stew. Today we are going to be talking about like cross-flipping and flipping on buying and flipping on the same platform. It's April's topic. April's going to be talking about that. But anyway, how's everybody doing this week?
Good.
Doing good. I'm in a good mood today.
You should be. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah. It's Lover's Day.
Lover's Day.
I guess. I was at my husband this morning. I told him, I was like, Happy Valentine's Day. He's like, oh, is it July 14th? I was like, July? He does the same thing when Christmas rolls around. And I'm like, it's got to be Christmas. We got to get Christmas stuff. He's like, oh, when is it? I'm like, it's the same day every year. But y'all got anything special planned? Do you do anything, Tonya?
Yeah, we got some steaks, and I'm going to be cooking dinner tonight.
I know you're always festive. You like to do you're like, oh, it's National Donut Day. We're making donuts.
Exactly.
I got a donut hat and a donut shirt. We're doing donuts.
Right?
I think that's great. I love it. When's National Taco Day?
Right? We need to find out. Let me write that down. Somebody in the chat knows. Let me know, please. We got to make a big to-do about it.
Sweater. I got my taco sweater, my taco mask.
My taco hat.
That'll be like your birthday.
No, I don't have a taco hat.
It better be on Tanya's birthday. That would be awesome if National Taco Day was on Tanya's birthday.
Party.
You know, that's what you got to get known for, Tonya, because then people will bring you tacos.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. I think I'm off to a good start.
She's working on it. Yeah.
I actually sold three of my skateboard taco shirts that I actually didn't buy. So I was really excited.
Kathy said that every day is Taco Day.
I like the way she thinks.
Yeah. October 4th is National Taco Day.
Oh, well, we're going to have a big to-do, let me tell you.
Can I come to the taco party?
Yeah, we're going to have a taco party.
That's going to be awesome. Oh, don't forget. Okay, so February the 25th, Tonya is having her Third Coast meetup. So we're going to be meeting up in the suburbs of Houston. So don't forget, put it on your calendar if you're going to be nearby because I want to see everybody.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
I got to drive in. So, I don't like to drive around long places. I want to get there quick.
Right.
I mean, I'm impatient. So did anybody have anything exciting going on this week? Anything good? Anything fun?
Well, I got flowers and candy from my man today, so he was a good boy.
Oh.
Yvon got C's candy, which is like one of the best candies.
One of the best.
Fancy
Oh my gosh. It's
so
a pretty big box too. That's my drug of choice. I don't drink or anything. That's my drug of choice, candy. So I have to pace myself. And Dad's got laser surgery in a couple hours, so that's pretty much my day.
Sounds good though. Sounds good.
Eating candy and taking care of Dad.
When I tried to do my Valentine's Day bundle, when bundling was a big deal, and I tried to do my Valentine's Day bundle, I had C's candy with it. I had went and got C's candy hearts to put with it.
I've never had C's candy, and we have one here at the mall.
Oh, it's good.
I'll have to try it.
I don't even like candy, and it's good. I'm not a candy person, but
They'll give you samples, Tonya. Just hang around the counter.
Okay,
yeah, just
I can
walk
do that.
around, bring a couple shirts with you, and you can just change your shirt and come back.
Right.
Matt wants to know if you've had the naked chicken chalupa.
Say what?
That's Taco Bell. Taco Bell has that
I
new.
have.
The naked chicken chalupa? Let me write that down.
I like it. It's
It has
yummy
naked
stuff.
in it. She's got to try.
Oh, Brian Oakbrook Picker says Warren Buffett owns C's Candies.
Oh.
Well, he knows where to invest because that's good candy.
Yeah.
A little bit of trivia there.
Mm-hmm. In case we ever get stopped on the street with street trivia, we know.
Mm-hmm.
We should call this episode Tacos and Chocolate.
I'm going to change the name right now. Immediately. Tacos and chocolate. Did you learn how to sell anything? No, I just learned about candy and tacos. Oh, were you watching the stew? Yeah, it sounds about right.
Who comes first?
So did anybody do any shopping this week or last week since the last show? You did? What'd you pick? You got good stuff?
I went shopping yesterday. I had court yesterday, and so while it was in a couple towns over, and so while I was out there, I went by this thrift store that I never have found anything before. But I was there, and so I figured, I've got about an hour to go. So I ended up finding a pair of Ralph Lauren Purple Label Alligator Vintage Pumps. They're so pretty. I paid $5.50.
That sounds like some money, Robin.
I listed them for $130. We'll see what happens. I'm sure that they're worth a whole lot more than that, but I just want them gone. I want my $130.
Right.
I listed them today, so we'll see.
I was laughing at Matt. He said 50 Shades of Tacos.
I know, me too.
Anybody else go shopping? I know y'all went shopping. I didn't go shopping, so I have to live vicariously through my friends.
I got a couple things.
You guys never let me down either. I love living vicariously through you. What'd you get, Tonya?
Okay, so the first one I got are, and if you guys are on my Facebook, you might have seen some of these yesterday, these creepy, realistic looking dolls. They're really big.
Yeah, those are big. They're like toddlers.
Yeah, they are. They were $5 each.
Their head's bigger than your head. That's your new profile picture, just you and those dolls.
No. Okay, so one of them's marked Cutie Pie, and I think I can get about $50 for it. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's this one. And their wigs come off. I don't know.
I like that one. No.
That's getting weirder.
Don't be snatching nobody's wig, man.
Right? And I originally thought they were both Cutie Pie, but then when I look closer, this one right here is marked oops, OOPS. But I think I can get a minimum of 50 each, and these are going to be listed today because I want them out of the house ASAP. So
I'm gonna make that the picture for the video today. You know that,
you
right?
would. Oh my God!
I will.
I'm not.
If YouTube doesn't do it for me, I'm gonna make it happen.
Okay.
Seriously.
All right. You ready for the second one?
Yeah.
I have to turn it on.
Whoa.
Oh, Christmas tree, how beautiful my branches. Oh, Christmas tree,
That is so weird.
Is it? I love it.
Tonya, stop.
Tonya goes to the store and she's like, let me find the creepiest things I can find and bring them home.
Off the wall.
I know. My husband was like, "You better get that crap out of this house." I bought that one at a garage sale for $5, and he's pretty old. I mean, I think I read on it's let me see, Telco Creations, 1997. And again, I think I can get probably 50 for them, but I might put them in my booth. I don't know yet. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, you might have to put that in your booth because that's something for the eyes to see, not just, you need to see it in person to get the full effect of the creepy tree man.
Right? Yeah, the kids didn't like it either, so I can't keep it.
Oh, really? I couldn't imagine why. It just screamed, I'm going to kill you in your sleep.
Right? The first time whenever I brought it home and I turned it on for the first time, I don't know if I hit the switch too hard or what, but he wasn't even talking in his normal voice. He was like screaming really loud, and my son was looking at me like, oh my God. I was like, well, it didn't sound like that earlier.
Oh my God, could you imagine when that thing's batteries start to run out and it's like, Christmas tree.
And then I was trying to make a ride-along video whenever I was out garage selling, and he kept yapping in the back of the car.
And there's no batteries in it.
I know, right?
Don't say that. I don't even want to look.
She's going to open it up in an empty battery compartment.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
It runs off your screens. What about you, Yvonne? Did you pick up anything that's not frightening and scary?
Yeah, I just picked up normal people stuff. So I wasn't on last week, so yeah, I got a couple of hauls. I did a haul video last week, and then yesterday I went shopping, and I got a lot of just bread and butter Anthropologie Urban Outfitter pieces. I did get something that was new though for anybody that does jeans. I learned a new men's jeans brand. Hang on, just let me grab it. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna post this at Heart Pickers and see if I can teach Ronnie something. Is this good? It says USA.
Yeah, I can see it.
So how I knew to look was, premium denim. Know what premium denim is, so you know to pull it out. But it says John Bavartus, USA. And so when I looked them up, these jeans new sell for almost $400.
Wow.
I'm like, who are these people? I'm like, I don't see these. I don't know this brand. I don't see it in the store. Who are these people? Now, resale value on it, I don't know. It depends on the style. If I have a hot style. But anyways, there's a new men's jeans label. I think even at the low end, they should still be a $20, $30 flip. And that's pretty good for used jeans. But I might get more once I look up the style. But anyway, so
how do you spell it?
Barbatos.
Barbados.
Barbados.
Well, you sell high end. You know it, don't you, April? Have you ever sold a Barbados?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
What did you get for it? What was it?
Nordstrom and other high-end department stores. He has a few different labels. I know he has Star by John Barbados is one of his labels. But yeah, it's really good stuff.
Yeah, so that's something new I learned and I want to share. I'm going to post it over at Heart Pickers in case Ronnie hasn't run into this brand yet. See if I can scoop Ronnie. That'll make me so happy.
Yeah, there's he has some Converse editions too.
Oh.
That's what I was bringing up here.
I actually have a suit listed right now that has like 3 or 4 watchers. It's been listed for a while, but yeah, when you see his stuff, you can tell that it's good quality. This is made with very high-end materials.
So I learned something new this week, so that was fun.
Yeah.
I'll do some research and then what I will do is, now that I know this new name, I will go and look at solds and all the different categories and teach myself. Does he have a signature pattern I need to look for? What's his little niche? Is there something, that stands out where I can be like, oh, that's a John, how do you say? Barbados.
Barbados. He also has a line. His name is on a vehicle, and I can't remember what vehicle it is, but there's a John Barbados edition something.
Really?
Probably a Fiat.
Yeah.
Sound like something like a Fiat would have.
Maggie says he used to have a show a few years back called Fashion Star.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this person? I need a face.
Who, Maggie?
No. John Barbados.
Hey, Maggie.
No, I want to know
the 2014 Chrysler 300C John Barbados limited edition.
Wow, so he is a big name with the rich people, huh?
Let's see him, Deb. Let's see what he looks like.
Oh, he just looks normal. Hang on.
Rich and normal.
There you go. John Barbados. He's from Detroit.
Oh, he's American, huh?
Yeah.
So that's probably the Chrysler deal thing.
That's probably why he had
Yeah.
He was part of the Polo Ralph Lauren team in 1983, moved on to Calvin Klein in 1990.
Oh, that's an
Wow, what a
impressive
history.
He was
resume.
the pioneer, the men's undergarment, the boxer brief.
Okay then.
Claim to fame.
Yeah.
That is a claim to fame.
Yeah.
You know how much the boxer brief changed men's lives and women alike?
Oh, I don't.
I have this T-shirt that Yvon would love.
What
would
is
love. It's a John Barbados T-shirt, and I kept it because it's super soft and it's kind of that sheer, almost see-through
Yeah.
material. And it has like a cool band on it or something. But the only reason I kept it is because it was like very soft.
I love, 70s and early 80s. That's me. That's when I was a teenager. I love photo print and I love cool graphics. Like, I love photo print. Look at what I got on today. Can you guys see
Hold
how
on.
cool this is?
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to comment on something in the chat
I like
real quick.
that.
from
As soon as I
Yolanda.
pull it out, Yvon, I'm going to send it to you because I think that you would just love it.
Oh, thank you. Maybe I can find something and we can trade, April. Oh,
Okay.
you know why? Can I talk this a little bit more? Well, we got April. This is why. Okay, so I wasn't on last week and y'all didn't talk about it too much, but April's call out challenge that she did for us and I participated. So in the last 2 weeks, y'all, I've made an extra $200 from stuff that was just dead, like stuck over there, like I'll get to it someday. So I made about $200 so far on scarves and a couple beach towels, and
That's
put
awesome.
it back to to April's face while she's on. So thank you for that. I hope you do another one.
You did the work. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job.
That's all for me today.
My dog is flipping out.
I sent off my very first thread-up bag today.
You did.
Yep, we'll see how that goes. I had been conscious of things that I have not been selling for like a super long time, and so I put it up for auction. I did that 3 different times, and if it didn't sell, then I just set it aside, and I was like, I'm gonna eventually take this pile to Plato's Closet and see if I can just get some cash or whatever. But then I would always forget to put it in my car, and then I would think, well, I'm probably gonna have to take, a special trip and everything. And finally I was like, you know what? I am procrastinating still on this stuff that is just taking up space and sitting there. So I ordered my thread-up bag. I showed y'all last time I was on the show, and I've just been filling it up and filling it up. And then I saw the USPS lady downstairs earlier today, and I crammed a few more things in there until I couldn't close it anymore. And then I was like, okay, I'm taking it down. It was cute. I was like this, and she was like, wow, it's all one bag. I was like, yes, there you go. So we'll see how that does. I'm glad to have it out. I'm glad to have done it. But it's just stuff that was just sitting and taking up space. So we'll see.
Yeah, keep us posted.
Yeah.
Where'd April go?
I'm right here.
I see her.
Oh, Michelle says, did you know that ThreadUp is on eBay?
No.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought they just had their own little platform, but I don't pay any attention to clothes, so that's, yeah, I didn't know
Did you
that.
list clothes?
I did. I listed 8
You did?
pieces of clothing. I did. I listed them. They're listed, and then that's it. I haven't listed anything since. I upheld my end of the bargain, and that was all. But yeah, I haven't even been shopping. I don't have anything to show you guys. Anybody else have anything else they wanted to show before we go home?
Let me add one more thing. So I said I got a lot of Anthropologie, Urban Outfitter, Free People stuff. There's a lot of confusion about this. So I have a file created over 50 Shades, and it's called the 411 on 66170. I think I'm going to do a quick little video sometime next week for any of you clothing people that really want to understand fully Urban Outfitters, Anthropologie, Free People, and the other 2 labels that fall under that umbrella.
That's really wise, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that would be helpful to people a lot, because I know that that's a topic that comes up quite often.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the reason I'm bringing it up is one of the items I found was a New Romantics. Well, if you weren't familiar, New Romantics is Free People. It falls under Free People, and a lot of people don't know that either. So I just wanted to put that out to the clothing people.
That should be awesome. Okay, so let's go on to our sales of the week. I got some people up here, so let me bring them up. Let me share my screens. I like Tonya's. Not that I didn't like everybody else's, but I like Tonya's.
Tonya had some awesome sales again.
Thanks, guys. I picked this one up for $1 at Goodwill.
Look at it.
I just pick up random stuff, I'm telling you, because you never know. And for
Well,
$1,
that's crazy.
yeah, so it sold for $45. The guy, I think I had 120 or something like that, some crazy price on it. And he sent me a best offer. I turned down his first one, and then we agreed on $45. So it was a good sale.
So awesome. Okay, and then the next one I have up, I have April's store up. What do you want to talk about, April?
The sale that I liked most this week was the pants up. The 2 pair of Bill's khakis pants that the guy bought together. That was super duper awesome because I had those with the stock photo, up with the stock photo.
Oh, that one. Okay, okay.
Yeah, a guy bought 2 pair of those, and I could ship them together, which was awesome.
Hey, did you get these at Marshall's?
I had a ton of them, and yeah, I mean, he paid full price for 2 pairs, so that was a great sale. And I think I got them for $10 a pair at Marshall's.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is very, 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 very cool. I'm going to go to Ohio, and you're just going to teach me everything you know that I'm not going to use, but I want to know anyway about clothing. All right, and then anything else you want to talk about? How did you ship these plates?
In one of those huge 18 by 14 eBay boxes. I actually took an offer on those.
Yeah, it says $85.
They've been listed for a while, but if you will think back, I mean, I posted about it. I got these at Marshall's probably a year ago. No, it wasn't a year ago. I would say 8 or 9 months ago, and they were just dirt cheap. I think I was paying like $2.
They're super cute. I love the color combo too.
Yeah.
Did you pay $2 a piece, or did you pay $2 for the set?
Like a piece. Like I put together that set myself.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
So I didn't make a ton of money, but the lady really, really, really wanted them, and she was nice. So I was like, you know what?
Well, I mean,
clear these out.
You paid $24, and you sold them for $85 plus the shipping, and minus your packing supplies and everything. You probably came out with what, $35?
Yeah.
$40. That's not bad.
That's bad.
Do you remember where those went? What state those went to?
West Coast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I want to say California, but I'll double check.
There's something about lobsters and crabs on dinnerware that is like people love.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I was just curious where yours were going to.
All right, Yvon, I got your store up here. What would you like to talk about?
Let's see. Oh, I sold that other what is it? Daisy Kingdom dress finally. I think it took longer because it wasn't a smaller size. I think once a girl gets to be that age, she starts to kind of want to say, I'm not wearing that. I'm pick out my own outfit. So,
right. Yeah.
But I don't know. It was all bread and butter stuff. I think so there's some of the things I sold from April. Gosh, why did I do that? From April's challenge. Go down just a little bit more. I had 2 big sales. Everything else was bread and butter. There was the velvet burnout kimono cape.
This one?
Yes.
Really?
I talk about those a lot, y'all. Anytime, and I don't need to tell you, if you're clothing, anytime you see velvet burnout, you're going to know, grab it.
Yeah.
Throw it in the cart, go hide it so nobody else sees it. Those are always worth $50 to $150, depending on the length, the style. So I think I paid $5.99 for that. And then just one more thing, just under it is part of the tie scarf collection again with April's challenge. Look at that. I just had that sitting in the corner and look what I got for it. What, like
This one?
the Ralph Lauren tie underneath it.
Sorry.
It's okay. I need to learn to do this myself, how to send it to
this
you.
tie?
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a belt. Okay.
No, that's a very trendy tie right now.
A little skinny tie.
Yeah, and it was silk.
How come you didn't keyword it skinny tie?
I don't know.
Because that's what that is, right? It is a skinny tie.
It is thinner, yeah. I don't know why. That's a good. Ooh, ouch! Ouch, Deb.
What?
Anyways, it sold real quick.
What'd you sell it for? I can't read it.
I can't.
$48.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wow.
was just sitting in a tub, just like la-di-da-di-da. So shame on me.
That's awesome.
Okay, that's all, y'all. Everything else was bread and butter stuff, under 30.
Very
My average
cool.
sale right now is about 30.
That's a good
at the end
average
of the
price,
year.
though. That's a great average price. I know when my average price on eBay, and I wasn't selling clothes, but just when my average sell price was $30, it was a lot better business than now. I think my average sell price got down to like 19, which is,
Yeah.
you think that $10 isn't that much of a difference, but that $10 is $100 for every 10 items you sell that you're not making. And it's really easy. You know, that's $1,000 on 100 items. I mean,
When I first started out, my first year, it was like 18. So as I've learned more high-end clothing, adding men's clothing was epic. It still is. I'm still learning. If you can find it in your heart, clothing people, to add men's clothing, do it. It's been awesome.
I have
Ask
something to
April.
talk
She'll
about.
verify.
Do you have a sale, Deb?
No, wait, never mind. I don't have anything to talk about. No, I already talked about it. I didn't notice the date.
Quick, somebody go buy something for Deb.
No, y'all know all I've been doing is a bunch of Amazon. So everything that I have is just all retail arbitrage. So
But you've been doing good with that.
I've been kicking ass. What are you talking about? That's all
Killing it.
I'm like,
Killing it on
let me
Amazon.
own that for a second. I had $12,000 on my 30-day. I was so excited. I was like,
Woo!
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Big money, big money.
go me and myself.
That's right.
So yeah, it's not bad. And I know everybody's like, well, what's your profit though? What's your profit though? It's 30%. So that's great.
Yep.
I'm happy.
That's awesome.
With my bad self. Let me be proud for a second. So, but yeah, that's awesome. All right. What else do we talk about? Is that it? Is that all we're talking about? And then we're moving on to our topic?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, April, take it away. No. So this is a really good subject because I've been, I know some people don't have access to everything, and you hear them say like, oh, my area doesn't have a lot of stuff and I don't know what to get. I can't get anything. I can't find anything. And when you can do platform to platform flips, or even flipping off of the same platform, buying things on Amazon, selling it on Amazon, buying things on eBay, selling it on eBay, or vice versa, you can really benefit. And April is really good at it. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Go, April.
I mean, I didn't want to like lead the discussion or anything. This came up in my group. I think Scott mentioned it. Scott Brugger. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah,
but,
Brugger, or yeah.
something like that. He can sometimes be a booger. I hope he's watching. Scott said that he found an item to resell on eBay that he bought on auction. And I mentioned to him that I've actually been doing a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot more of that recently. just because it takes less time. You don't have to go out and go to the thrift stores. You can like sit at home in front of your computer or on your phone, and you can source that way. And I know for me, it's oftentimes more profitable. It just is. It's a better use of my time to source online, to flip things online, as opposed to going out and finding things. I've been doing this a ton with printers. I posted a printer this morning that I bought on Amazon, and it got here in like 36 hours. I bought it on Amazon, so it was here in like less than 2 days, it felt like, from a merchant fulfilled seller. And it was literally a brand new printer and brand new camera sealed in a box, and I got it for $30. That's insane. Yep. Insane.
There's a lot of opportunity in merchant fulfilled sellers on Amazon that aren't selling FBA, whether it's because they're scared to do it, they don't know how, or they don't think it's worth it, or whatever. And you can see, you know, they're selling it for like yours, $30, but they could turn around and sell it FBA for $200. And it's the same thing on eBay too. You can find opportunities there that, you know, it's for sale on eBay, brand new in the box for $20, and you can buy it and send it to Amazon and sell it for $140.
You know what this reminds me of, Deb? It reminds me of those spell checkers, those Franklin spell checkers that I angsted about forever. And I kept asking you, I'm like, do these really sell for this on Amazon? And you're like, yeah, I don't think so. Like, not really. Like, that's what they're listed for. And they didn't actually sell for that price. But they sold for a price underneath it that was pretty freaking good. I think I ended up selling those for about, I bought the spell checkers on eBay for $19 per unit, and I was flipping them on Amazon for $75 per unit.
It's the same thing with the Cocomotions. Whenever it's Cocomotion time, and people on eBay, they have them during the summertime for $15, $20, brand new in the box. And whenever it's prime Cocomotion season, you can sell those things for $150 on Amazon. You just have to be careful about the condition that you get, because you know eBay new is not Amazon new. So what are some? Huh?
I still don't get why those Cocomotions are so popular.
I don't either, but I don't care. I just buy them and sell them. Works for me. Like.
I found my first one.
Where'd you find it?
Are we okay? I put it in my haul video. Right? I gave Deb full props for teaching me that.
I know, I saw that. That was awesome.
I always give credit where credit's due.
That's right.
And there is a season on those. It's not, you know, like, I know some people, they see a bolo and I need a, but it doesn't sell for that. But there is a season for it. Just like the super shooters and just like the other stuff. There's a season for it, and that's it. You know, you get this little block of time, and then it's like, sell, 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 and then it's gone.
Yeah.
And then it comes back again the next year.
You don't just have to, when you're sourcing online to sell online, I definitely do not limit that to eBay and Amazon. Craigslist is a great resource for finding things to flip. I actually am working with a reseller friend of mine who's trying to learn FBA. And the first thing people always say is, I don't know what to look for. I don't know what to look for. I'm not exactly sure how to start. Well, really, you should just start scanning stuff so you can kind of get a feel for how that works. But I went to Craigslist in Houston and like literally just started sending him product that he could send in FBA. There was a guy who was selling printers for like $30 a unit, new inbox HP printers. I'm like, you want to sell on FBA? Go get those printers. Flip them for $150 on Amazon. Yeah. There's a lot of opportunity on Craigslist.
If you know your product, if you know what you're looking for, you know, and it's just all about learning, just like anything that has to do with reselling. Nobody can feed it to you. You know, you just have to keep doing experiments and searching and looking and go, okay, here's this thing, look it up. Here's this thing, look it up. I mean, that's how I learned to resell. I look up everything. I've been reselling as my business for the last 5 years, and it's like I look up everything that I see. If I don't know what it is off the top of my head, I look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise you don't know. You have no idea. You could be passing by opportunities every single time you're at the store just because you don't have the knowledge of knowing that thing right there sells for a certain amount of money. And you see it.
Listen to other resellers. I would have never picked up a Coco Motion. I wouldn't even have been in that area. But I cruise through now because certain resellers talk about things. So I cruise through. I look for Scentsy. I look for Coco Motion. There's a little list, in my head. So I cruise through. So I listen to other resellers. I let them share their knowledge with me, their hard work that they graciously pass on to all of us.
Yeah. I used to listen.
April, do you do Facebook Marketplace? I've done retail, I guess it would be online arbitrage we would be talking about, right? I've done some flipping from Facebook Marketplace too.
I haven't found anything on the marketplace specifically, but I absolutely participate in the local buy, sell, trade groups.
It's a little harder. I think I haven't done it a lot. A Lululemon. I scored a Lululemon piece. But on Craigslist, what I do is
the lady decided that she didn't actually want to sell when she agreed to sell.
Yes. And then her husband, I think her husband, when you sold that for what? Or no, I think this is what happened because it was Facebook. I might have to make a separate account for that kind of thing, which I don't know if Facebook lets you. They don't like it. But I think what happened is then she followed me behind me, on Facebook and went to my profile and went, oh my God, she's a reseller. She's going to sell that, because the purse was like, it's worth like $110 resale. I'm keeping it. It's mine. But, I was going to sell it because of that happened, but so I just decided to keep it. But I did buy it originally to flip, but that kind of happened. So I was like, I like it anyways. I don't have a Lululemon purse. I'll keep it. But I've gotten things like LuLaRoe too. That's a good place to look for LuLaRoe.
I noticed something recently, and I don't know how long it's been there, but I noticed recently on Google has a pay button now. You know how how Facebook did they put it over in the Messenger that you could send money to people? Well, I noticed it the other day that Google in your Gmail now has a $ button for you to send money to people. I would keep an eye out on that because I don't think it's very much time before Google puts out a marketplace.
Oh, wow.
That'd be very interesting.
Because that's exactly the same thing that Facebook did. They released that little pay button for us to be able to send money to each other. And then it was a couple months later or 6 months later, they released the marketplace. So I wouldn't be surprised if Google did not set up a marketplace of their own.
You heard it here first.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Heard it here first.
Well, they do have a community. Hardly anybody uses it, but they have a Facebook-like community. Google does.
What, the plus?
Yeah, nobody
cares about that. Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm going to hop out early. I'll see you.
Bye, Robin. Have a great day. Happy Valentine's, sweetie.
But yeah, so I would think that they got something in the works on a marketplace for sure.
I wanted to add one more thing about April's topic. When I do Craigslist about once a week, I go in and I put store closing, clothing store going out of business, things like that, and try to see if there's any local little mom and pops that didn't make it that maybe I can come in and be like, I'll just take what's left. Here's $100.
That's a good idea. Very good idea.
All those other little selling apps, I found fax machines on. I know I found one on Mercari for like super cheap that was new that I sold on Amazon for like $500. Whatever app you're buying stuff on, you can buy stuff for resale.
Yeah, and I think the important thing to remember is that it's not your typical stuff. Like April is not doing a generalized search for small dollar items. She's doing a very specific search for specific types of items, and she's kind of focusing in that niche area, which makes it really easy for you to pinpoint those things. You can set up safe searches. You can set up safe searches on Craigslist. You can set up, you can get an RSS feed every time somebody posts HP printer, you know. And so definitely focus in that area. If you don't have access or can't, you know, your stores just aren't providing to you, you can get product elsewhere.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Has anybody talked about fat finger? That's still a thing. That's still a viable
What'd you
thing.
call me?
No, you know, because these are my two favorite fat fingers that I do: Harley Davidson and Lululemon. People misspell those two all the time. Harley Davidson and Lululemon. Those are my two fat finger things that I do on Facebook. I mean, eBay, and it works. So
You can. There's what is that website that you can use that does the misspelled searches for you?
I don't know. I've heard about it, but I've never used it because I only do a couple.
Oh, what's it called? I used to have it.
Y'all tell us if you remember. I've heard about it. It's been a couple years, or about a year.
I can't remember.
Bargainchecker.com?
No, it's something like specific for eBay, and it used to tell you like before. It used to tell you like what, huh?
They crazy? I don't know why I'm cracking up at that.
I'll have to look it up, and then I'll put it in the description of the show if I remember.
Somebody in chat, look it up.
Yeah, somebody in chat, they should know. You guys know things. Help us! Help us!
Yeah, that's like Harley Davidson. People will leave out the E all the time, or leave out a D and put like Davison. It works for me all the time. And Lululemon, they'll put Lululemon. And then so hardly anybody sees their ads. And so sometimes you can swoop in and get them. Pretty good price.
Yeah, when I was trying to buy my phone and I was trying to get a cheap deal, I kept doing all of the searches of like misspelling Galaxy. You know, like I was taking out an A because I was trying to find, I was like, I got to find a good deal. And I was just like misspelling Samsung, misspelling Galaxy. I'm like, I didn't find one. I did find a good deal, but I didn't find one because it was misspelled. Purple Lily wants to know, Yvonne, what do the career pants by Lululemon look like?
I talked about that, I think, once on a haul video that I did. They're usually called Trek pants or city pants. They come in men's and women's. They're usually about around $200 retail. So if you can find them, depending on the condition, they're good for a $50 to $80 flip. They're going to be like a slightly shiny-ish, nice anti-wrinkle fabric, and they're going to have like zipper and stuff. And so I was saying in that video I did that this is the reason I have to go look through the black pants, like the pants, the slacks, is because I'm looking for those in the men's and the women's. I don't really do a lot of pants, but I'm looking for those and cargo pants. Does that answer your question? Who said that? Purple Lily, does that answer your question? So if you want to like Google Trek pants or city pants, some people might call them training pants, but that's not really correct. That's a different thing. And then you'll see some examples. I don't have any right now because they usually sell pretty well. Okay. Next.
Sorry, I was reading something.
Oh.
So do we have any questions in the chat before we close out for the day? We got like 10 more minutes.
Yeah, this is a very important topic. Where are the questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
What's a super chat? So I'm just now noticing it for the first time with that little dollar sign.
It's something that YouTube started, and it's like where I think it's only relevant in like chats that have like 1,000 people, but it's where you can pay an amount of money so that your comment is big and bold and whatever.
I did that earlier.
And then it supports the channel. It's really weird. I think it would only like I said, I think it's only relevant like if there was a huge amount of people watching a show and you wanted to be like, Graveyard Girl, hey, you know.
Right? Did you see Chad do that earlier?
I did. It's the first time I ever saw it.
I know, that was so neat. I was like, what is going on? How did he do that? Okay, that's neat.
Yeah, and when they do it, it pins it, meaning that it freezes their comments so that everyone will see it, even if the chat keeps going. It kind of holds their comment because that's
it's kind of cool for like I said, if you were in a like a big YouTuber's chat and you wanted to make sure like they saw you, you're like, Pootie Pie, I said hi. You know?
I can't believe you know who that is. My son talks about him.
I've never watched PewDiePie, but I only know just because. Okay, so we had a comment in the chat about boloing these pledge dog hair removers. Look at these puppies.
Holy crap.
You see those? Somebody's got a warehouse of these somewhere. These and a thing of bounce dryer bars. It's in a warehouse somewhere, and I'm going to find them.
Oh.
That's crazy pants.
Yeah, it's a good item you could possibly, find at a garage sale too.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's got it out there for 50 cents.
So what's it called? Pet Head?
Pledge. It's by Pledge.
I know, but like, what is it? Something to do with pets?
Pet hair remover.
Oh.
It's to get the hair off of the couch. That's cool.
Man, $200 for a 2-pack on Amazon. $200 for a 2-pack.
They must really work.
Yeah.
They must really work.
That's a massive bolo. So thanks for that, whoever sent it over.
Yeah. That's interesting.
That's crazy. Yeah, and those, if you find those and the bounce bars that go in the dryer, the ones that, I don't know why they stopped making them. They weren't dryer sheets. They were actual bars made by Bounce, and you put them in the dryer, and they lasted for 30 days.
Like a bar of soap?
It looks like a bar of soap. They're called Bounce bars, and they're like $50 a piece.
I'm totally going to be looking for that stuff.
Bounce bars and Pledge and hair removers.
Do the Mr. Clean car wash liquid still do good?
They do, but they're not doing as good. They're down to about $75 now.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Just $75,
It's for a bottle of soap. Yeah.
That's another great item to flip from eBay to Amazon.
Oh, yeah, and it's a great item to just split up because you find them at the thrift store and the boxes are just all crap because the boxes were designed poorly. And so the boxes are all ripped up and everything. And then you just take the soaps out and the little dryer filter dealies and sell them for $80. It's crazy.
Crazy good.
Crazy good. Chocolate and taco good. But yeah, those are those things that like I know that there's somewhere like I'm gonna go through like small town USA and go into like a grocery store that is a mom and pop store and they're gonna have them on the shelf from like 10 years ago. I just know it.
It really
everything's gonna be there. That dental stuff that holds the teeth in. What's that one called? There's a dental like a dentures thing. They sell for like $300, $400 on eBay because they discontinued it.
That's a good idea, Deb. When I'm traipsing through the mountains, I should stop at those little inky-dinky mountain grocery stores.
Yeah, you gotta stop on over at the Quickie Picky and pick you up some bolos, girl.
Quickie Picky.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So, are we all out of bolos?
Yeah, I
We
think so.
petted the knowledge. I think that's all I got. But
Well, I can talk a little bit about the beach towels because I thought when I was doing April's challenge, I also found a few beach towels I've been buying because ever since I found that Lisa Frank beach towel that I sold for $175, I have to go look at the towels now to see if I can do that again. It's never going to happen. But anyways, but I sold a Candyland beach towel. And I sold a Sailor Moon anime beach towel for like $20 some. Yeah. So beach towels, if you got the time and energy, that can possibly be a bolo. And I think there's certain Ralph Lauren beach towels, because I know Ralph Lauren bedding does crazy resale. I think there are a few towels too in the Ralph Lauren collection that are a good flip.
That's a great
I go
tip.
through, I always make sure to walk through the linens department, and I don't go through everything, but I just walk through and see if I see anything of interest, because there's certain things that are just worth money. Like when we were talking about the Yo Gabba Gabba stuff, I mean, you got to think about what is on TV, what is on Netflix that has come back that kids are watching every day, but is not available in the stores anymore. You know, those kind of things, like, that's good money. I'm hoping Hannah Montana comes back, because Hannah Montana is coming back to TV. And so if Hannah Montana would come back to television like it should, like as a new thing, then maybe all that old worthless Hannah Montana like merchandise will be worth something.
Yeah, because it's everywhere.
And it's worth nothing. It's like,
and also with the linens, a lot of people collect those vintage sheets and the vintage pillowcases and even the pillows. Like just a couple days ago, I finally sold that Ralph Lauren teddy bear pillow for like $30. So, and I'm hoping to bring you guys a video soon about the pillows, because I've been selling some pillows and I'm excited and I want to talk about it. So there's money in the linens for sure.
Yeah, I have some Ralph Lauren teddy bears. Oh, I'm sorry. No. What'd you say, Yvon?
I was just telling Tonya I saw that pillow and I was like, you go, girl, because she sells the off-the-wall stuff. You know, it's just an eclectic mix. Tonya's store.
Yeah, I have some teddy bear sheet sets that I need to sell.
Are they Ralph Lauren or just teddy bear? They're Ralph
Lauren teddy bears. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some vintage Care Bears I'm sitting on.
I have to look. I've had them for a while.
I'm becoming like a beginning polo collector. So if you have any Ralph Lauren stuff, think of me.
Oh, I just sold a pillow sham. The satin onyx black.
That's okay.
I don't know if you're wanting, are you wanting prints or solids?
Like I said, I'm just now starting.
Okay.
So just keep it in the back of your head. Oh, before we leave, I just posted a new video on my YouTube channel where I'm talking about buying $1,000 worth of VHS tapes.
Oh, wow. That'd be a good video.
Yeah, I'm spending $1,000 on VHS tape.
I got to go see that. Well, I got to know why. I have to know why.
She's starting a new industry. Wink, wink. No.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay, so I guess we're going to close out for the day. Let me touch on the Reseller Rally tickets. They are going to be releasing tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time on the resellerrally.com. If you don't know what Reseller Rally is, it's going to be myself, Nicole State and Joe State, Ronnie and Gretchen Hart, and Chad and Kimberly Pagel, and Pete, Craigslist Hunter. And we're all going to be in Chicago June 17th. I know Tanya's already coming. And so, yeah, tickets go on sale tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time. So if you'd like a ticket, we only have 200 available. And that's it. That's my splurge on that. Lisa wants to know what April's channel is. April, your channel is the Resellers Learning Curve. It is already down in the description of the video. I remembered this week. I put them down there.
Yeah, all of our links are down there.
Huh?
I was just telling everybody all of our links to everybody's stuff is down there.
Everybody's Facebook pages and their YouTube channels are all posted down in the description of the video. But I guess that's it. So everybody, thank you for watching. Ladies, thank you for being here this week. I always love hanging out with you guys. But we'll see you guys next week, Tuesday at noon, Central Standard Time, right here. Bye.
Happy Valentine's.